So get this, former FBI Director James Comey accused of posting an online threat against President Trump, and it's prompting a Secret Service investigation. Rich Edson has the latest from Washington.
Oh, Cheryl, President Trump says former FBI Director James Comey is incompetent, but competent enough, he says, to know what that image implied.
He knew exactly what that meant. A child knows what that meant. If you're the FBI director and you don't know what that meant assassination. And it says it loud and clear. And he's calling for the assassination of the president.
That's part of an interview with Bret Baier that will air in full tonight on Special Report. The president says the next steps in this matter are up to Attorney General Pam Bondi. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem wrote, quote, "Disgraced former FBI Director James Comey just called for the assassination of President Trump. DHS and Secret Service is investigating this threat and will respond appropriately." FBI Director Kash Patel says the Secret Service has primary jurisdiction on this matter, but that the FBI will provide support. The Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, says Comey should be in jail. Yesterday, Comey shared an Instagram post on a photo of what he called a shell formation on the beach with the numbers 8647. Comey deleted the image and then wrote, quote, "I posted a picture earlier of some shells I saw on a beach walk, which I assumed were a political message. I didn't realize some folks associate those numbers with violence. It never occurred to me, but I oppose violence of any kind, so I took the post down." In 2017, President Trump fired Comey. Then the FBI director had opened an investigation into the 2016 Trump campaign's contact with Russia. The White House said Trump fired Comey because he mishandled the investigation into Hillary Clinton's private email server. Cheryl?
All right, Rich Edson, thank you for that live report. Jackie, your reaction?
Think about who James Comey is for a moment, and there's no way that he didn't know what that message meant. I think back to 2016, when just 11 days before Election Day, and remember there was no early voting at that time, Election Day really mattered in a way that has changed a little bit to present day. He launches that investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails, right? He basically cost her the election. But what was Comey thinking at the time? At the time, Comey was thinking, if she wins, and I think she's going to win, and this comes out later, it's going to delegitimize her, or it's going to give the opposite side an opportunity to attack her on that. And so he brought it out thinking that she would never lose, and yet she did. And some say it was because of James Comey that she lost, because anybody who was on the fence saw that and started to get confused and didn't know how they were going to vote, or decided that Trump was going to get their vote definitively. So James Comey has sort of melted down ever since then. The Russia probe, when he got fired by Trump, he has a lot of vitriol towards the president, and there is no way, shape, or form that I believe he didn't know what the message meant when he posted it. You know, they should look into it, because at the end of the day, this is just, it's not appropriate, and it's all gone too far, especially when it comes to violence.
David, real quick.
Well, I think that Trump is leaving it up to the DOJ. He said that. But just imagine a guy who'd been attacked twice. Once he was shot in the head by an assassin. A couple of weeks later, targeted by another assassin. And then you get this from the former director of the FBI to lay back. You know, it would surprise me and shock me if there wasn't some intercession by Donald Trump. I couldn't stay silent after having gone through what he went through and get this crap from the former FBI director who screwed him on the whole Russia hoax.
Comey knew exactly what that message meant. Give me a break.
Of course he did.
All right, switching gears. Taylor, what are you watching right now?
This is my favorite story of the day. Who's excited for the first quarter of 2026?
Yeah, why not?
Right? We all are. You know why?
As long as we have tax cuts.
Because Virgin Galactic is opening up ticket sales so we can all go to space. They are, excuse me, jumping 81% on the day. They're going to open up commercial space flight, first of all carrying research payload in the summer, but private astronaut space flights open up then the fall of next year. I love this story. I'm getting my ticket.
Wow.
How
Who
much?
else?
Enjoy. You have a great time. I'll be cheering you from the ground.
Pricing yet? Okay.
Enjoy it.
We can talk about it when I know what the price is.
Sounds good. Mark your calendar.
All right.